So here we are at the 13th annual Kelly Shires Breast Cancer SnowRun. Where has 365 days gone? We're going to look back at 2011's more creative fundraising events, talk to a few key people from the foundation, and my co-host is going to show you the heart and soul of why this event is such a success. So sit back, relax, get that drink, and we're going to watch some 2011 highlights.
We want everyone to have a great time, but keep in mind always while you're enjoying yourself how proud you should be of what your efforts have meant or mean to being a part of this event today. We're going to dance like nobody who's watching Kelly style to the song that Kelly chose herself, Man, I Feel Like a Woman.
Let's do it. Going out tonight, I'm feeling alright. Going on, hang out. Warm tonight, feeling it. Yeah, I'm shout.
Well, ladies, start your engine.
Some of the veterans have a magic formula for fundraising. Golf tourneys, pancake breakfasts, pumping gas, bake sales, dinners, spa days, and even a survivor calendar. Lately, some have been very innovative. A ride with man tracker, trail permit sticker, and we even had the opportunity to attend the first annual Cougars for a Cause.
So tonight, it's ladies only. Sorry guys, love you, but it's for the girls. So it's a ladies' night. Sorry guys, love you, but it's for the girls only. We have balloon pops, we have a silent auction, we have our pink market. So we've got jewelry, we've got Pampered Chef, we've got Tupperware, we have a pole dancer, and we have alcohol, always have alcohol, and we have a psychic, and we have the photo booth, and we have alcohol, and we have the photo booth. And I think that's everything we need.
Big summation of the evening.
Alcohol.
Tell you what, thank God I personally have never been affected by this disease, and let's just keep fingers crossed that I never will. But knowing people that have family that goes through the trouble as well, because when you get cancer, you just don't get it, your community gets it. And we as a community have to help things like this out, because when you can't go to work, you're too sick to go to work, you still have to keep your kids' bellies full, you still have to keep gas in your car, you still have to keep living while you're trying to survive. So I think it's really part of our duty as healthy people to, do the best we can to help those that are a little bit down on their luck.
And just because you don't fit in or under the age of 18 doesn't mean you can't be part of a great cause.
Take, for example, Chrissy and Brenda's youth dance. They raised $2,200. And who can forget Nick? He beat the current world record for the most distance traveled in a 24-hour period, over 3,000 kilometers on a snowmobile, doing a speed over 155 kilometers an hour, and over $15,000 raised for the foundation.
Hello everyone, I'm honored to be here this weekend. As a newbie, I'm in awe of how much time, dedication, and love goes into this event. Some of the volunteers spend months planning the different aspects of the weekend to make sure it goes off smoothly for all of us. First up on my tour, where the weekend begins, registration. Registration ladies are amazing. Team leader Barb makes sure that all those pledges are accounted for and adds up to, was never very good math student. Fashion? Now that's more my subject. Next up, the pink market. Thank goodness I have Ken's visa. Thanks to Diva D, people are able to showcase some event-specific items for sale. Let's go straight to a girl's best friend, diamonds. Richard & Company also donates the proceeds to the Kelly Shires Foundation from his breast cancer line. All right, Taera, I think I'm blinged out. Can you bring my bags? Next stop, grounds crew to check my sled in. This might be a ladies only ride, but we wouldn't be able to do it without all the wonderful guys in our lives. Help! Oh my, I can't believe I've done this. Help! Help! Thanks, guys. You really are the best. See you on the trails.
Every year we see a lot of familiar faces and some new ones. This is a great weekend with lots of fun, but it's for an even better cause. Did you know that since 2000, the Kelly Shires Foundation has raised over $2.6 million? Over 2,000 applicants have been helped. Ever wonder what these women need help with? For an example, lodging, rent, over $600,000. Medication and prosthetics, over $150,000. Travel and household, over $130,000. It's hard to believe 14 years ago, two best friends had a crazy idea to help other women going through the same as Kelly was.
You know, I think it's when everybody gets together first thing in the morning and before the ride starts. And you can almost feel that presence that Kelly's there and looking over everybody and I think not believing as well what has happened with it as far as how big it's become. I can't believe how far that the SnowRun has gone, and it's a tribute to all the people that are behind it and looking after it, because like most things, the hours and hours of time that it takes, and even the riders just for going out and getting sponsorships for everything that they do. So, looking back and thinking that it would have grown to this type of a ride is really hard to believe.
13 years.
Yes.
How different and tell me about Kelly. We never really sit down and talk about Kelly, so.
Kelly was one of those people who could get along with anyone. She was always very nice and very fun, and she always enjoyed life. But she's also one of those people who wasn't afraid to tell you how it is, and she didn't have to sugarcoat it. So she was just definitely a beautiful person, but she knew how to handle people, and then she would laugh about it. She'd tell you how it is, and then just laugh about it after.
What were you guys thinking?
I mean, really, like, I understand there's a little bit of alcohol involved when you're in the backyard and you're talking about, you know, helping everybody and going through, you know, what they do. So, is this what you thought of?
No, really. It was fall time, and we were sitting on her back deck, and yeah, maybe there was a few cocktails involved, and you know, we knew, or Kelly had the idea that she wanted to do something. She saw firsthand what people were going through and the financial stresses of breast cancer. And so we said, yeah, fine, we're going to raise money, and it's going to go to financially assist breast cancer patients, but how are we going to do this? So she's like, oh, golf tournaments are pretty popular. Why don't we do a golf tournament? And I'm nodding my head at first, and then I'm like, I'm in, but do you know anything about golf? Because I don't. And we just both started like breaking out in hysterical laughter, and then we're like, okay, well, maybe not a golf tournament. And then looking out over their back porch, overlooked the water, and I saw their snowmobiles under the cover. I'm like, what about a snowmobile ride? And then it went from there. Like, she's like, yes, all women helping women. So I love it. And I said, okay. And here it is, the fall. And I'm like, you know, I think we're going to need like a year to pull off an event. She's like, yeah, Susie, I don't have a year. I don't have time. We're going to do it. And like 3 months later, we had our first event. Well, we didn't really because it got rained out, but
it was still an event.
It was still an event.
But we've had a few years without Kelly. What do you think she does every time she looks down in the morning in the compound and she sees more people and there's more money and there's more, all these women that have been helped?
I think first of all, she'd be blown away, totally blown away that it's grown and come this far, and that people actually understand, they actually get what we're trying to do. And you know, it's a great day of snowmobiling, it's a lot of fun, but it's actually a lot of money the ladies have to raise to participate in this too, but I think she would be very honored. I don't think she could have even have imagined it growing this big.
So, 13 years, you've come a long way from being rained out. I mean, we're at beautiful snow and everything for the 13th annual. Where do you think we're going to be going forward? Where is this going to go?
You know, it's really hard to forecast because even in year one, I don't think we even could have imagined it going 13 years. So I guess we hope it can continue, or I hope it continues to grow. And all the volunteers hope it continues to grow. But it's really hard to forecast.
I did notice that in the last couple of years, we're seeing more and more like women like Bev Thompson's daughter that's here, who's turned 18.
Yeah, now that because a lot of mothers are, you know, women with small children have participated, but we do have a age limit of 18 years to participate, and now their daughters are on that cusp of turning 18 and they want to participate. So yeah, it's almost going from generation to generation.
So, well, we're about to head back on the trails, heading back into the banquet this evening. We don't see a lot of people other than who comes and participates, but there's so many people behind the scenes. Anyone you particularly want to say thanks?
Well, I mean, there's obviously the core volunteer group who works hard throughout the year to pull this event off, and I'm the one who normally gets the spotlight, and I'm the one who normally gets the thanks, but this definitely is a team effort. It's not one person could never pull this off, and it's a good group that wants to carry Kelly's dream forward. So special thanks to the core volunteer group and all the other volunteers that come out, especially the non-riding volunteers, that they raise money to be here just like everyone else, and they don't ride. And just thank you, and to all the sponsors who have been with us for so long. Without them, we wouldn't be where we are.
Definitely not. Have you had lunch yet?
No.
I'm kind of hungry.
Me too.
Do you think there's anything left?
Half the teams aren't here.
All right.
Probably.
Let's go eat.
Let's go eat.
Bye, guys. Every week, it's gonna be one of those. I'm gonna say it. Every year we see very familiar faces and some newbies. As well, I'm just gonna do that one again.
Help! 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 Oh my, I can't believe I've done this.